Hey guys, it's Ari. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Ari. Hello and welcome to my channel. My cat just woke up. Hello! Come here. Hey, come here. He's ignoring me. They're both eating. That's kind of loud. Today, I've been working on some back to school videos because unfortunately it's that time of the year again. But I was like, I am having trouble filming because my room is such a mess. Such a mess. I have this thing where I do enjoy cleaning my room. I like to listen to music or watch YouTube or listen to like audiobooks while I clean my room. It's relaxing for me. It's good. It's like organizing, all those good things. The issue is that my room is like perpetually messy for some reason. I don't know why, it just is. I just mess it up more than I clean it, I guess, but I'm also like never in here unless I'm cleaning, so I don't know how it happens. So I figured, you know what, school's starting soon and I'm really trying to get myself into a good headspace. I'm trying to get my life organized so that I can go into the school year and like do well, because I'm going to be taking off of school every Friday. Well, taking off because I run / help run, like I created it, but I don't run it like just by myself because like other people, like I could never do that just by myself. But anyways, I like run / co-run Fridays for Future Utah, if you know what Fridays for Future is. So yeah, every Friday I will be striking at the Utah State Capitol. Which means that if my grades go down because I'm not going to school on Fridays, then my life will be over and my parents will murder me. So I'm just trying to get myself in a good headspace, a good organizational space so that I can be like, okay, we're gonna do our assignments, we're gonna do our work, we're not gonna fail or drop out like you did your freshman year, because that's not good. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys how I clean my room, but today I'm not gonna get distracted and stop cleaning my room and then let it get dirty again. I'm going to fully clean my room. When I was younger, had a real struggle keeping my room clean, and I tried a lot of different methods, and I watched a lot of different videos about how to clean your room, and it never worked. So over the years, I don't really know how this like came to me, but this is a method that I have been using, and even though, like I said, my room is perpetually dirty, this method really does work for me, and this is how I clean my room. So I'm going to show you guys, so hopefully you can clean your rooms and you can get inspired and you can be like, I want to have a clean room, I want to have an organized room, I want to have a nice room so that when school starts and I have homework, I can go in my nice, clean, cool room, do my homework and get it all done, and then when I make friends at school, because all of you guys are going to be really popular at school, I promise. You'd be like, hey, want to hang out? And then they'll like come over to your house and you'll be like, this is my room, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, you have such a cool room, and you'll be like, thanks, I cleaned it from this video that is from a YouTuber named Ari Grace, and you should go subscribe to her. That was a lot and a long intro, and I'm sorry. So let's get into the video. So what I just showed you, that was the before montage, and of course I will have an after montage for you. So yeah, my room is a disaster. Okay, so the way that I clean my room is kind of a 5-step process, if that makes sense. So the first thing that I do is I separate my room into piles, because instead of having one ginormous mess to deal with, I have several smaller messes to deal with. That way it's a lot less overwhelming, and it's also just like you can You can compartmentalize. You can compartmentalize. You can compartmentalize. That also makes it easier if you are the kind of person that needs to have a break, if your room is really messy, or if you have a really big room, or if you just get overwhelmed, or if you get interrupted and you like have to go eat dinner or something. Then instead of being like partway through your room and then you come back and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start again, like, oh my gosh. And just in the beginning, if you don't know how to start, you can say, okay, I'll go do that, or I'll take my break when I'm done with this pile. And then once you finished it, you can go and do something else, and then you can come back and you just start a new pile. Pilot, hey, why are you scratching things? Just a disclaimer, I get interrupted by animals a lot in this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to separate your room into piles about as big as, like, if you make a circle with your arms like this. Also, what is this? I woke up with this and I think it's a bug bite and it's so itchy. Anyways, about that big, the size of, like, if you make a circle with your arms, that big, unless you have like really small arms. Like if you're like younger and you're watching this, maybe like a little bit bigger. The size of me making a circle with my arms, okay? Make it about that big. So I usually make like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piles in my room because that's just how many arm circles worth of things there are. The next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna like look around your room and kind of figure out the categories of stuff that you have. I separate mine kind of by category and kind of by like place in my room. So for example, my first category is like art/desk supplies and papers and books. So the destination is my desk over there, but I combine that with my art supplies because I have a huge shelf that I have all sorts of different stuff on. So yeah, my first category is my art stuff, my pencils, my papers, my planner, my hot glue gun, all that stuff I put in the art/desk category. My next category is clothing, which you can do 2 different ways. You can either just have clothing and then at the end you can deal with getting the clean and dirty clothes, or you can do what I do and I throw all my clean clothes on my bed to deal with later and hang up, and then I put all my dirty clothes in the laundry basket. But yeah, clothing is obviously a thing because like that's probably the main mess of my bedroom is just clothing. And I also combine things like pillows, blankets, shoes, stuff like that, hats, into that category so that I don't have like 19 different categories for clothing. Next category for me is my hair/makeup/ like beauty, lotion, stuff like that. So that's where I put obviously all my makeup, all of my hair bows, because I love JoJo Siwa. And then of course you're gonna have a miscellaneous category of things that you're just like, this doesn't go in any of these categories, but it's in my bedroom, so I need to put it somewhere. And then you just have that category of your random things that you'll just deal with at the end because you're like, I don't know where this should go. And then of course, a trash can. A trash pile or trash bag, but still. You know, environmentally friendly. My whole life revolves around the climate. It's what I do. So I have a recycling bin and I have a cardboard box, like a cardboard box, but like filled with cardboard boxes, like a cardboard box, box. And then I have a trash, but you guys should, you're probably just, you can just have a trash. So once you've figured out your categories or your piles or your places in your room that you separate things into, once you have figured that out, you're going to go to every single pile in your room one at a time and you're going to create those little piles out of your pile. Does that make sense? You're going to go to your pile, you're going to take all the clothes out of it and put them you can just make the new piles next to you. And you're going to put all your things till you have, I have like 5 categories, till you have 5 little piles. And then what you're going to do is you're gonna turn around to the big pile that's right next to you and you're gonna do the same thing. So what I do is I basically separate them into my little piles, and you don't have to make like a bunch of little piles. I carry the piles with me to the next one. Usually your what's it called? Circle thingies? Groups? Piles! I was just saying that word. Usually your piles are going to be pretty close together, so you're not gonna have to like lug half of your room in these big like 5 piles to the other side of your room. You can just kind of put them in the same piles, and then if you obviously start at this end of your room, you're gonna have to move them a little bit to go all the way over there. But I'll show you what I mean in a minute. It's hard to explain, but I'll show you. does that make sense? Like, I took them and I put them in the piles, and then I put the piles. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your piles, your categories, and you're going to take the first one and you're going to put it where it goes. For example, my art slash desk slash books and papers one, I'm going to go and I'm going to put it on my desk because that's where it goes. And I'm going to put it all in there. I'm going to take all my hair and makeup stuff. I'm going to put it where all my hair and makeup stuff go over there. Does that make sense? And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to go over to, for example, your desk, and you're going to put all of your art supplies, all of your books, papers, where they go. Over there. So you have a whole pile on your desk, and now all you have to do is organize it. You have to stack the books where the books go, put the pencils in your pencil holder thingy. What's it called? Like a pencil cup? And then of course vacuum or sweep if you have hardwood in your room. I always wanted hardwood in my room, but now I feel like I'm good with carpet anyways. And then your room is clean. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, by the way, make sure to like the video. I hope that you guys try this because it's really worked for me. It's been a lifesaver. And I really hope that this works for you and that your room is clean and that you start off school with a cool room and it's all nice and it's all clean. You feel chill and you're just like, this is my bedroom, this is my space. And I also hope that you guys that your schools suddenly burst into flame and you don't have to go back, because school is terrible. I love you guys so much. You're so cool. I'm not good at making a heart with my hand. Peace. What am I doing? Out. I wanna go somewhere alone.